Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes the handoff again. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
A handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the runner takes off to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's got it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Snyder. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump it once, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion sets up a second down play. Play action. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Good enough for first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Completion sets up an important third down play. They'll run it here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for him. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's certain moments in a game that if you can execute, you have a great chance of winning. I would say in the red zone, coming up with touchdowns and converting on third downs. This is a great job of executing to keep this drive alive. Don't forget this play.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. On the ground, it's Snyder. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Trying to make it 3 straight. Third down conversion. They need a yard here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning, a chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Mustangs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down here for this offense. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical third down play. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's hit as he throws it. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ponies. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the 2nd half with another touchdown.
And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Thomas. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Looks like Stanford will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. They get him down, but that's a solid game. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal. That's a crucial response by this offense, but it's still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here comes the point after attempt. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
On the set.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
Heading left after the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mustangs. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense... And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, SMU. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the option play. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Rita. Spider. Lizzie.
Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Slam. Cut. Flex.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ponies.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now.
Here we go. Go.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team.
What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
29 Philly.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason.
Got space, looking to score. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even vigorous. They go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says